2, 3.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Music with Ryan. Thanks for joining me. As you just saw and heard, I played a version of Amazing Grace in the key E, and I did it in a Delta blues style, okay? So obviously we're going to be using our fingers, and it's typical to work kind of in the key of E. And what's really cool about this is if you've been trying to learn some fingerstyle or some Travis style stuff, what I kind of found refreshing about this lesson, and from what I was studying actually, as I was trying to master the Delta blues, is that the thumb, it's all about the thumb, right? And what's really cool is it stays on the root note for whatever chord you're on. And that's what I think makes it a little bit easier sometimes than Travis style picking, is I just stay on the root note of the, and it's just quarter notes. So whatever chord I'm on, I'm just playing quarter notes. And that's what kind of made it click for me, is just being able to, finally getting the thumb down. And then I applied it to a tune. I did Amazing Grace. Thought it'd be really good. And I did it in 4/4. Okay, I know Amazing Grace is often played in 3/4, but I put it in 4/4. And I put my own little twist on it a little bit. And I think it's a great lesson if you're looking to, again, get into Delta style playing Delta blues, and it's fun. You can play it by yourself without any accompaniment, and that's what I really like, is the ability to do that. And once you kind of get a little bit of it, understand how to play this style, you can kind of start to play to other tunes and accompany yourself and play the melody. So I think that's cool. So if you'd like to purchase the full-length version, is this just a preview here? You click the link below or above, and it'll shoot you on my website, and there you can do so. It'll come with about 30 to 35 minutes of video, PDF tabs, and 2 backing tracks that kind of help you play at a couple different speeds, although I'm not playing it that fast, And if you really like the way I approach learning it and, my song selection, the way I teach, you can click another link down there about being a member. And for a yearly or monthly fee, you can access my entire library of over 300 lessons and growing. Each week I add a new one. Got courses and all kinds of good stuff over there. I'm going to try to add some more Delta blues songs and exercises here in the coming months and years, because I dig it a lot. I've always wanted to learn it, and I'm finally starting to get it. So I want to pass that right along to my students. So anyway, we're going to start walking through this lesson a little bit, show you how it's going to go, bring the camera on in. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. All right, so let's go ahead and start breaking down Amazing Grace, Delta blues style here. And so any markings on the bottom of the staff are going to be right hand fingerings. And the way I do it is I mark them kind of in a classical guitar manner, and that's called PIMA. Kind of a funny word, but it's P means thumb, I means index, M means middle, and A means ring finger. Okay, PIMA. If you look it up online, it's all over the place. PIMA. Just one way to, again, mark the right hand fingerings. And we're going to be in the key of E, of course. We are going to play Amazing Grace in 4/4 time signature. And, like with any Delta blues style or Travis style picking, it's all about, really in the end, the thumb just staying consistent the whole time. Okay? And that took me a long time to get. And that's why I'm hoping this piece will help with some of you, because it's very basic. We don't do any alternate bass stuff, and it's just always on there. Okay? So you could certainly spend some time just getting comfortable And muting it is a whole other thing too, kind of getting a palm mute with it. But I'm going to go ahead and play here the first 4 measures, and then we'll break them down a little bit more for you. So here they are. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I went on to the measure 5 there. I'll do that again. 3, 4, 1. Okay, so let's dissect what's going on there. We got a 0-2 hammer on the first little bit there. Beat 4, little pickup. And the little slur means a hammer on. There's not an H there, unfortunately. The Guitar Pro wouldn't let me do that with fingerstyle. Okay, 4, and then I'm going to take that note. I'm playing with my second finger. I'm going to slide it up to the 5th fret. Okay. And then I'm going to catch my thumb with it too, so I'm going to pinch. And there'll be a lot of pinching going on the right hand. Right there, 1, 2, 3. The thumb is always 1, 2, 3, 4 throughout the whole piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right there we have a triplet, okay? And kind of a nice little smooth thing. We pinch with the 9, pinch with 9 on the B and the low E, of course. We slide to 7. And we pull off to 5. Okay? Gotta have some nice left hand strength. Triplet. Triplet. You could pluck some of that. But it's nice and smooth. Okay? So 2, 3, triplet. Then I'm going to go back to the 9th fret on the B. It's the 3rd measure. 9th fret on the B. Pinching that 9 and with the thumb on the low E, B in the 9th fret. Okay. So yeah, I'll from measure 3, 2, 3. Right there, I pinch with this low E in the 7th fret on the B, and then I'm going to bend, release, and pull off to 5. And it doesn't have to be a big bend, nothing crazy. A nice little quarter step bend is what's marked there. Okay, and pull it off to 5. Triplet, and it's a triplet. As you see there, it's bracketed with the 3s below it. Triplet. And then I'm going to go to my A chord in the next measure. 5 on the B, 6 on the G. I'm going to play 3 notes there, the A, the G, and the B. Make a nice little A chord. 1, 2, and then pinch and hammer onto the 7th fret on the B string. Back to 5, and then 2, open string, open A with the 2nd fret on the B, high E, and we're going to go back to an E. So, that bend, I know that bend can be a little tricky. Triplet. Triple, and make sure your first finger's back behind it to help with that bend. You don't want to bend just the 3rd finger by itself. You want to have your fingers behind it to brace it. Rule number 1 with the bends. Triplet, and then little A chord there out of our F shape up here on the 5th fret. That's an A chord. Okay. 1, 2. right count. 3E and 3E. Oops. Alright, so let's put all those measures together. From the beginning. 2, 3. And take it slow. Take it really slow. If this is new to you, the fingerstyle stuff and kind of the droning bass, it will take a little bit. Take it measure by measure. For this whole line, if you notice in the right hand, I'm using mostly my thumb in my middle. And I will also make a note that, the right hand I don't want to say it's quite a free-for-all in the right hand, but this song is slow, and you can certainly have different fingerings. I have marked there what I recommend and kind of what I've been doing. I could do this whole piece with any one of my fingers. Like I could use my ring finger the whole time or my first finger the whole time. We will do a little bit of alternating here and there, but it's a lot of middle and thumb. And I just want to let you know that you have a little bit of leeway. You have a little bit of options with the right hand fingers for a couple reasons, mainly because it's slow. So I want to make that note as well. And then, one of the next things to get into once you're starting to get this finger style is the palm mute in the right hand. It gives it a little extra something. Instead of just letting it ring, which totally works, but if I add a little palm mute in the right hand, if you ever palm mute, it's kind of like with the pick, it's kind of the same rules apply here. The back of my palm is sitting on the strings back here, and it's muting it. Again, I'm still getting tone, but I'm muffling it. I'm getting a little bit of a thump sound. So, thump. I played one measure a little differently than I have marked there, but I think you get the idea. Has a better groove to it. Okay, that took me a lot of time to work up to. So I'm kind of assuming that you're new to this style of playing in this lesson. So if you got some of that stuff, then you can probably skip by what I have to say. But assuming you're pretty new, that will take time. So don't get frustrated. Focus on kind of getting the thumb down. The timing, of course, would be next. And once you have a good feel of what's going on, and you're comfortable with what's going on the right hand, then you can start to get that. You can do it all by itself. All right, so let's move on to the next few measures. 1, 2, 3.